Hello, my darlings, my loves. Hi. Okay, what are you currently manifesting? Like, this is very straightforward, and it's also kind of not, because the fact is that we are often manifesting unconsciously. So so maybe there's something in some blind spots for you guys. I don't know. Let's have a look, right? We have pile one over here. This is the Ace of Pentacles from the oh no, I'm brain farting, the Radiant Wilds Tarot. And then this is actually a beautiful piece of coral I just got here on an island that was very near to Bali, where we went snorkeling yesterday. Yes, man, it was completely amazing. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Fish, like how? Like why do fish need to be that beautiful? Does the sunrise need to be that beautiful? Do clouds need to be that beautiful? Apparently, yes. I love that. That makes me believe in paradise. Okay, this is a oh my gosh, it's my brain. It's like not, this is going to be interesting when the reading. This is the Ace of Pentacles. It's called the Ace of Materials in the Muse Tarot. And we have over here, this happens with this stone so often. I don't even know. It'll be it's in the description box what this beautiful green stone is. I can't tell you. And then I have over here a clear quartz, and this is a Merkeba star, completely amazing. And we have very straightforward Ace of Pentacles over here with my holographic tarot, which always makes me so happy because it has like little rainbows in it. It makes me super happy. Okay, my loves, piles 1, 2, or 3, whatever's resonating for you. And what are you currently manifesting? Maybe you know, maybe you don't know. Maybe you think you're manifesting one thing, but you're actually manifesting another. That happens a lot because we are co-creating with the universe, and the universe does know better. So let's have a look. Hello, pile ones. Hello, my beauties, my darlings. What are you currently manifesting? I love this question, especially because like you think you know what you're manifesting, but you're co-creating with the universe always. Maybe you're manifesting consciously. Maybe you're manifesting a little more unconsciously. Maybe the universe is actually doing something like leading you forward with a carrot where you think you're manifesting one thing, but they have something even better for you. So I know, so let's have a look, like what's going on. You picked this beautiful piece of coral, this little sweetie. Hi, it's got this kind of like happy little face in it. I don't know if you guys can see that I just got on an island yesterday when I went snorkeling in my little dream life world. I know, it's so good. And then this beautiful Ace of Pentacles, where it's sort of just like, it's an Ace of Pentacles and it's a diamond from the Radiant Wilds Tarot, which I also really love. And yeah, your guys are saying like right off the bat that there's something about luxury and that like really embracing your desire for luxury is actually going to help you guys in your manifestation. So that they're saying like, I'm hearing for some of you guys, ooh, that's okay. They're saying for some of you guys that that you've judged yourselves for like wanting nice things. And that there's been actually like a bit of a block, and that my pile ones, the good news is that's clearing. So one of the things you guys are manifesting actually is some more luxury ways of living. Okay, it's not necessarily luxury items. Now for some of you it is flat out luxury items. You're manifesting those, like that bag or those shoes or that car or whatever that is. But for some of you guys, it's more like just like a luxurious way of being, right? The luxury, like for like my lifestyle, for example, like the luxury of travel, the luxury of time, the luxury of like entrepreneurship. Whoa, I love that. That is a luxury for those of us who really are motivated to run our own businesses. And that's like, it's like not for everyone, by the way. Like it's not, you know? And luxury bags are not for everyone. Like this is about what's right for you. But this is, I'm hearing that, your guides are saying like right off the bat that like whatever luxury is to you guys, you are manifesting some of it. Like you really are. And part of that again has to do with some of the blocks to thinking that, for some of you thinking that you don't deserve it. For some of you thinking that it's just flat out like somehow morally wrong to like want things like, and your guides are saying that you're clearing and reprogramming that, which is really beautiful. And they're also like, oh, that's sweet. They're also like, you're just good. Be on Kylin's channel because I really am all about that. This planet is like paradise, and that the planet actually wants you to have what you want and wants you to be happy. I love that. Okay, we have the energy of the moon. That's great. One of the things I'm working on with my priestesses right now is we're in a super moon. We're in a 4. This is a timeless reading, first of all, but I will just say you can work with the moon on manifesting. And so there, you are getting like flat out that like if you want to be more of a conscious manifester and if you want to bring things in more quickly, depending on when you check in, you want to look at what phase the moon is in. And sort of like just short story, the new moon is a really great time to plant the seeds of your intention. The Ace of Pentacles is a card. It's a seeding card. It's a card of like, this is the acorn that has the entire oak tree inside of it. It's like that kind of energy, right? Except it's diamonds in this deck. My loves. And then when you get to the full moon, that's when you want to start to make space and release things that have been kind of blocking your energy or stuck in your life so that you can actually make space for what you've been calling in and what you are in fact manifesting. So that's a very short story on how to work with the energies of the moon. I also teach this kind of stuff to my priestesses. And I think I have a free new moon thing going on right now. If you go down to the links in my description box, okay, whatever. Yeah, so my loves, the energy of the moon is really, really powerful. It's also about, it's manifesting, like what you're manifesting is more of like an intuitive sense and being more intuitively guided. And this is one of the things again about that, like what is luxury to you and it really like not being something bad or wrong. This is about like the heart wants what it wants. Like this is about stuff that brings you joy. This is about stuff that's in alignment for you. This is about stuff that lights you up, and manifesting more of that, and you are manifesting more of that, is actually, they're like, again, the universe dangles carrots. It's like, here's this thing, it's shiny, does it light you up? And if it does, you start to move toward that. And then there's like this sort of great tapestry of many plans, by the way. I don't believe in one destiny. I really don't. I believe that there are many different timelines and we get to choose. There's only, so many, it's like a branch. So wherever you are, there's like any number of choices when you come to choices. But from where you are right now, if you go toward what lights you up, if you go toward what you really want, if you go toward what's luxurious for you, what's gonna like make you feel great and happy, the universe is saying that following that intuitive guidance is it's like a romance by moonlight with existence, and it's like, it's very beautiful. I love that. Oh, okay, that's lovely. Ooh, the Fool. Yeah. So this is these are big, these are major arcana cards, my love. So like you're manifesting some big shifts. I'm hearing for some of you guys that really allowing yourselves and jumping into pleasure, jumping into what brings you joy, jumping into, I'm hearing, letting yourselves have what you really want, letting yourselves do the work to manifest what you really want. I'm hearing for those of you who aren't conscious co-creators yet, really again tapping into this energy that, the moon is related sometimes to the card of the High Priestess as well. Learning some priestessing, learning how to co-create with the universe more consciously, and jumping into that new life and jumping into that so that you really can start to live your dreams more, live more powerfully, that you are really manifesting that, and the courage to go for it, to go for what you really want. Wow, I love that. Four of Pentacles, beautiful. This card comes up when you have everything that you need foundationally. And a lot of people stop here at the Four of Pentacles and they hoard and they close up and they're like, okay, this is great. It's like that expression, a bird in the hand is better than two in the bush. And the universe is like, are you kidding me? You know what you want in your hand? Birdseed. Like endless supply of bird seed, and then you have as many birds in your life as you want. Like, what do you, bird in the hand? Like it's like that. And it's like we've been raised with this expression that if you have one thing, don't let it go, because at least it's one thing, even if there's a whole forest full of other things. And it's really like, no, if you're consciously co-creating, and that is creating, being creative, really allowing yourself to be divinely guided and instructed, and really jumping with those divine guidances. Like, again, that thing lights me up over there, I'm going to go for that. Along that way, more will be revealed as to where your highest possible good is, but you can feel it. But you have to kind of go, like you have to be willing to sort of go for more, and that's a jump. That's a leap of faith over here, my beautiful jumping, manifesting pile ones. I love it. So you guys are manifesting more from a foundation. You really, like, the foundation of the Four of Pentacles is great. It's a stronghold. It means you guys have everything you need to move forward and really ultimately move forward to the Ten of Pentacles, which is like, that's a manifestation this total manifestation, like epic. It's like, it's just basically like everything you want. It's kind of all your dreams come true kind of thing. Ace of Cups, gorgeous. That's heart-centered. That's like heart-centered fulfillment. There's some ways in which I don't, and it's not, sorry, there's a speck. I know, I'm sure you guys can't even see that little speck, and I'm just so I'm so like, no, it's a speck. There are some ways in which I feel like the Ace of Cups and the fulfillment of the cups is almost more rewarding than the fulfillment of the Pentacles, just because it is heart fulfillment. It's fulfillment. The Pentacles is really like materially manifesting what you want. The Cups is like really getting what your heart's desire. It's emotional fulfillment. And this Ace of Cups speaks to a universal love of the universe for you, my beautiful pile ones. It is that overflowing love. It is really is. This is abundance is your birthright. This is like you really deserve. And I'm hearing this is the thing. Like what you guys are really manifesting is you're beginning to manifest the things you really want, whatever that looks like for you. This is like, again, this is like what's luxury for you. What would be the icing on the cake of life for you? They're saying that you're going for that. You're trusting your intuitive guidance with that. You're going for more than just like sort of a scarcity of holding on to what you have for fear of losing it. And the Ace of Cups is basically the universe saying like, yeah, because you are unconditionally loved. Your heart fulfillment, the path of fulfilling on your heart's desires is a path like really worth walking. I mean, you guys, it's like your heart's desires. It's really beautiful. So yeah, you guys are just saying flat out like go for it. And in terms of like what are you manifesting, again, it's like it's really, and I'm hearing for some of you guys it is the beginning of that, but you are manifesting the things you really want. You know, that you guys it's like you're sort of done. Yeah. They're saying like you're really at this place, and this is currently. So they're saying that whenever you're checking in with this, that you're done manifesting something just because you know you can manifest it, just because it's safe, and you're moving on into really trusting and believing in a universe that wants you to have your heart's desires, that really wants you fulfilled on the deepest levels. And the Ace of Cups is speaking to that. That's gorgeous. Okay, my Slavic Oracle wants to talk to you guys. Cool. These don't come out all that often. These are really intense cards, actually. So, like, you guys are a little bit intense. Yeah, and I'm hearing, ooh, this is beautiful. So your guys are saying, my pile ones, that you guys are actually in a process right now. One of the things you're manifesting is actually breaking ancestral chains and breaking ancestral narratives around that, you know, that people don't get what they want. And that going for what you want is just, futile. And that, like, it's like just this sort of like ancestral expectation of disappointment and therefore not even trying kind of thing. Oh, wow. And I'm hearing that you guys are the ones who are going to try. You guys are the ones who are going to manifest dreams. You guys are the ones who are going to let yourselves really enjoy luxury. That you guys are the ones who are going to turn into my new favorite priestessing word. I made this up with one of my priestesses. We're on a coaching call and we came up with this word fountaining. I mean, I just love it. It's like turning yourself into a fountain. So you get, your cup gets full and your cup gets full and your cup gets full. And then your cup gets full to the point of overflowing. And then you become a fountain where you're naturally like can't help but share and can't help but give because you're so fulfilled and so joyful and so delightful. And it just spills over all over the place where you go. Really, really beautiful. You guys, I'm hearing fountaining. That's amazing. And really being like the first in a long time, or maybe ever, I don't know. This is the first in a long time in your ancestral and your lineage for you guys to be fountaining. It's a totally new relationship with what you want and getting it, basically. Wow, I love that. I'm also hearing from some of you guys clearing shame again around even wanting stuff and having it. That it's beautiful and joyful to be abundant, and that you guys also, that concerns around your innate generosity, this hoarding stuff is actually comes from a place of scarcity, and people who don't go for what they want are actually also hoarding. Like it's not, they're out of the flow of abundance. I'm hearing you guys are stepping into the flow of abundance. This beautiful stand. This is amazing. This has a lot to do with that Four of Pentacles energy. It has a lot to do with that foundation, but also has to do with standing in a place of power. I hear that you guys really do have, again, everything that you need in order to make this jump into this new phase of life, and you really are, you're manifesting a new phase. That's amazing. Rebirth. I mean, you guys have the Fool card and rebirth. Like, and yeah, okay, what are you currently manifesting a new phase? It's like, this is also, it's like a completely, again, this is a new phase for your ancestral line. That's big. This really wants to come through. Predator. Yeah. This is very much about that there's voices, there's conditioning, there's old patterns of being, there maybe are actually people in your family of origin or people around you who are going to have this, it's going to be like a predatory voice. It's going to try to keep you from taking this leap, and it's going to try to keep you in sort of in your safe zone. And and your guides are saying they want you to be clear about standing on the foundation of the resources you have as a foundation and building from there. But you have to like go that extra step further, and that the sort of predator energy of those voices, those like limiting beliefs, those constricted old ways of being and those pattern ways of being, they're really going to try to like entrap and ensnare this sort of fool energy and this willingness. And your guides are saying that the key here for you guys is to really be in, like really connect with your source self energy, really connect with the love that the universe has for you, and that unconditional love, and that your joy and your fulfillment and your getting what you want is an expression of the universe's love with you. It's of unconditional love. If you want something, there's just nothing wrong with that, and it's beautiful and joyful and delightful for people to get what they want. And to trust that, tap into that energy on a regular basis. I'm hearing even like a daily meditation. And then also to trust, again, your intuition, trust your guidance by the romance of the moonlight, of what lights you up. Really, is this beautiful? And it's going to kind of shut down and keep you guys out of the clutches of that those predatory voices that would want you guys to sort of shut things down and do things the old way and just repeat the same cycles and the same patterns that have been repeating for a long, long time. Divination. Yeah, exactly. My loves. This is a truly divine path. This is a path of fulfillment. You guys are really manifesting, again, some of the first and most beautiful, like luxurious things that this planet, look, have you guys ever eaten a perfectly ripe mango? It's excessively good. There's no reason, it doesn't need to be that. Those tropical fish, why are they so beautiful? Like, it's like the excess is, this planet loves it. This planet is fountaining. This planet is overflowing, my beautiful pile ones. And they're just saying, like, you get to tap into that vibrational frequency because it's cosmic. And you guys get to really move on and be in that divine energy of fulfillment, the divine energy of luxury, the divine energy of joy, and become overflowers, become people who are just joyful and overflowing and a delight. And also I'm hearing way showers. Pile ones. Wow. You are manifesting a rebirth. You are manifesting a totally new phase. That's amazing. You're also manifesting a new phase, again, for your ancestral line. And while I shuffle here, these are the divine feather messengers. This is a message I always say here. You want to sink this into your bodies. Type in pile 1. I receive it. When you do that, that message gets sunk in on a cellular level. It goes to your fingertips, up through your nervous system, into your neural pathways. It's called kinesthetic learning. And we love it because then your body remembers the message for you. You don't have to try to remember the minutia of this because it's like a lot of information. I know, my loves. It's easier. It's all easier than we think. And it's like, there's the good news. And by the way, easier and things being with ease doesn't mean you're never challenged. We don't grow without ever being challenged. Okay. We have the energy of the robin. I feel like angels speak through the divine feather messenger, so there's that. Like, FYI, if you're new to my channel, if you're returning, you know the drill. The robin, new growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. You guys, I mean, hello. This is massive. It's time for you guys to really go for what you really want, because this is what you are manifesting. You are starting to manifest what you really want. That is what is happening. Canary, step forward now and sing your song. There is power in finding your voice. Thank you so much. And I'm hearing a double down on that. It's about finding your voice. This voice is a rebirth. This voice is a breaking a chain. This voice, your voice is the voice of a way shower, sort of moving forward. Your voice is also the voice of source self. There's unconditional love. Your voice is a voice of overflow. It is not your ancestral voice. It is not this predatory voice. It is not this limiting voice. It is not this voice of scarcity. Okay? This is a voice of like, I have what I need and I've got what I need in order to move forward and continue to expand and grow. Beautiful. Duck. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. Exactly. This really is, again, this is about what is luxury to you. To some people, luxury is time. To some people, luxury is food. To some people, luxury is diamonds. You know, to some people, luxury is travel. It's like, this is about what is luxury to you. But your guides are saying, go for it. Stop judging yourself for just wanting what you want. And you can find the comfort and balance in those things that you want, whether they're simple, like a bag or shoes, right? Or if they're like massive, like you want a home where your whole extended family can live. Like it's really, my loves, it's just about tapping into. And by the way, if that's wanting to provide for family, that is ultimately kind of a simple, it's like, that's also kind of a simple thing, my darling. So like, it's really like, you don't have to like, I'm just hearing flat out, don't overthink this moment. Reach out and embrace this moment. Reach out and embrace the rebirth that you are inspired and this moonlit walk that you are being invited to take with the universe and with the planet, because you are so unconditionally loved and you have time. It is a moment for you to jump for things, to go for things. You are manifesting this new beginning, this new way of manifesting, and this new way of relating to your life and what you want. It's a new way of relating to what you want as beautiful. Is so beautiful. Okay, pile ones. I'm like, okay, you are pile ones. You are so beautiful. I so hope you sunk this in. I hope you typed in pile one. I receive it. And as always, if you're feeling me, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I do free reading giveaways, but those are for subscribers only. You can find out about that in the description box. And I am not going to stop mentioning my priestessing, well, because it's exciting. It's what I'm doing, and it's always so, or often. I don't always mention it, but it's so relevant to so much of what comes up in these readings, and it's super lit up for me. So you can find out more about that stuff in the description box. There's some free offers and stuff there too. One of the reasons I have this channel is I truly, genuinely believe that this guidance, I want guidance to be available to anyone who's ready for it. So my beautiful darlings, my loves, pile ones, I so hope you got this, and I so hope you know, most of all, you are so very loved. Hello, pile twos. Hello, my beauties. Hello, my Muse Tarot and Malachite choosing beauties. I don't know why I can't, like in my intros, I always seem to forget that this is malachite, and then the moment I move on, it's like I'm like, oh yeah, it's malachite. I don't understand. That's like weird phenomena. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's just like you guys really do need to be present to like I'm just a human being, you know. The messages are channeled. I just work here. This is a beautiful ace of. This is called the Ace of Materials with the Muse Tarot. It's the Ace of Pentacles. It is all of the cards came out were Ace of Pentacles because of what you're manifesting, and also what you're manifesting currently, right? So there's something about it. Yeah. Your guides are saying like planting seeds. There's something about new beginnings. Pile one was really powerful with that energy. And yeah, so if you were drawn to pile one, maybe that's because there's this collective vibe, you know. Like I said, I just work here. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Kylan. And if you're returning, I love you, and you know that. Gosh, I so do. You guys are so amazing. I'm really excited about this reading. I find it super curious. Like, what are you guys manifesting? Like, oh, this wants to be right here. Okay. Yes, my stones talk to me. They certainly do. All the things talk to me. That's just one of the things about being like a light language channel and an energy channel. I just get message. I've been getting messages lately. I wake up in the middle of the night. I'll tell you this while I'm shuffling. I've been waking up in the middle of the night lately with the priestesses I'm working on in my container, where I'm getting like downloads and information for them, and I have to like go over to my phone and like type up, take notes, like so I can share it with them like later when we have meetings or like Voxer chats. I have one group in a Voxer chat right now, which is, oh my gosh, manifesting so powerfully. So this is a timeless reading. So anytime you guys are checking in, this is what you're manifesting currently. This is a kind of reading too, where you can sort of check back if you're drawn in multiple piles to kind of see like what the evolution is in terms of what you're manifesting currently. And just know that even if you're not consciously co-creating, you're not consciously manifesting, we're manifesting all the time. And so the universe sometimes gives us something in concert with either our conscious or unconscious intentions that's not necessarily exactly what we think we're manifesting, because it's like, surprise, your story's a page turner. And also, the universe often just knows better and gives us something that's better for us. Okay, planning, very nice. This is the Two of Inspiration. That's the Two of Wands. This is a card of planning. This is a card of looking to the future. It's just so interesting the way this is illustrated here. It's really, really pretty. Yeah, my loves. Yeah. So I'm hearing that this, yes, I love that. So this particular Ace of Materials, Ace of Pentacles, is very much has this energy of something that my priestesses and I are talking about a lot right now, which is sort of gardening and how we manifest, right? When we're like planting seeds of intention, and then you sort of, since you're co-creating with the universe or nature, in the case of garden, you have to kind of show up from time to time and sort of see where things are at. And does that need a little bit of water? And does that need a little bit of, plant food? And, and like, what's the phase of the moon right now? Like the moon can really, really help support us actually in our manifestations. But like, is it a good time to prune, or is it like all of that? Like the Farmer's Almanac actually tells you those kinds of things, which I find really interesting about like actual farming and gardening. But in terms of this as a metaphor, the Two of Inspiration is really showing up to say that like your guides really want you with this what you're currently manifesting to understand that like you're manifesting something that's part of a whole, like there's like a chain reaction. So that they want you to go ahead and have your big vision, and also to be really looking at where you are. So they want you to plan, in sort of a big way, but also to be showing up and looking at what's growing, like what is there in your immediate gardening to tend to. Because if you neglect they're saying if you neglect your taking inspired action, if you neglect action taking, that your garden, a neglected garden just won't flourish. And there are many different types of gardens. It's not like what you're doing has to look a certain way. It could be a flower garden, a rock garden, whatever. These are all metaphors. But that your guides want you to bring your divine masculine ability to perceive, to really show up and look at what is actually going on in your life, and to make choices as to what to tend to in your life and how, in order to nourish your longer term visions for what you're manifesting. And I'm actually hearing that this ability, this is divine masculine structure. This is commitment. When we create new habits inside of a commitment, that can be very, very beautiful form of self-care. It's different from rigidity, right? When you have a habit, it's not like rigid. I meditate every morning. So do I meditate every morning? No. But I meditate pretty much every morning. But some mornings I wake up and I'm inspired and there's something else to do or what have you. So it's like that. It's like really like being in your divine masculine, not your wounded, rigid masculine. Your guides are saying that you're manifesting more of a grip on that right now. Beautiful. The Seven of Emotions, that's the Seven of Cups. Yeah. So there's like many, many options. I love this. They really are saying this really is like a garden. You guys are manifesting a whole bunch of things. This is what I'm hearing. Like you guys are currently manifesting is like a lot of stuff. It is a whole garden, and it's gonna bear a lot of fruit. So your guides really want you to, what I'm hearing is, someone's ancestor is using the expression, keep your eye on the ball. That's really funny. Okay, sports. But seriously, my loves, that they really want you to go ahead and allow for the many different choices and for like the, everything that you want to sort of be there and to be connected to that you are calling all this in, while also being in your day-to-day, like really, really having that balance between the big vision and where you are. I was given, one of my middle of the night things was I was given this perspective where they said, pay attention to the core of what you're doing and the periphery which is like sort of like all the little things that you need to do on, all the to-dos, all the stuff on the outside, the surface of what you're working on. And the rest will fill itself in, is what the universe says. So the universe takes care of all the rest, and you just need to focus on the core. Like, what's your big vision? What you're really trying to do? What are all the things? And then the periphery. What are your daily, what are your daily structures? How do you best support and nourish what you're trying to do? And that does involve, again, this sort of gardening thing of going and looking at, really assessing what areas of your life need more support, need more watering, need more plant food, right? Do you need to take better care of your nutrition? Do you need, is it time to implement or up or transform your movement practice? Is it time to get a coach or a mentor? Is it time to do some more learning, take a Photoshop class? Is it time to, leave a job that's sucking your soul? Start contacting recruiters, start looking for another job while you have a job. Like, they're really talking about being in the present moment and taking action that are going to serve your long-term vision. Wow, I love that. And you guys really are manifesting it. Like, I'm hearing just you're upping your game and your ability to live this way. This is very inspired. That's really, really beautiful. And like this, sometimes the seven of emotions, the Seven of Cups, talks to like indecision, like you have too many choices and you don't know what to choose. And they're saying no is actually just speaking to your abundance of what you're manifesting right now. I love that. Thank you, guys. That's beautiful. Nine of Inspiration, gorgeous. So this is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands can sometimes speak to, being afraid of losing what you have. But in this card, it actually speaks to having the power to keep everything you have. So again, it's this like, it's like with the Seven of Cups, it's not like you have too many choices. It's like you really are manifesting it all. You really are going to have it all. But it does require, again, this ability to have the vision and be in the present, be grounded in the present and tending to what needs to be tended to in the present that's going to serve this longer vision. And that you guys really can have it all. And I'm hearing like preserve it all. It's like that there are things you guys don't want to lose in this process, and that if you tend well to the present while keeping your eye on the ball with your game for your all the things that you're up to, that oh, I love this. Your guys are saying you really do have the power and you really do have everything you need, and that it will remain intact. There's a thing they're saying to share with you guys with the eye on the ball thing, and I love this, that when I visit with my folks, I play a little tennis with my dad. He lives for tennis. It's amazing. He's 80 years old. He plays tennis. It's like incredible. And he's incredible. I love him so much. And I had a breakthrough one day, because I don't play tennis very often, but it's like muscle memory for me, because I grew up playing it a lot. And I get out on the court and I hear my brains like chatter this, do that, make sure you do this. And I had this breakthrough where I realized hit the ball in the box. Like, it was just like literally like, that's all you have to do with your brain right now, Kylan. Like, all the overthinking, all the strategy, all that kind of stuff, just hit the ball in the box. And my game, it upped my game completely. And your guides are saying that you are actually manifesting this ability to focus on where you are now and what you are doing that will serve your bigger vision. So they want you to use strategy. They want you to plan, but they want you to be really, really present, and that you're going to find so much power to preserve all the things you really, really want in that. I hear you're manifesting power. Yeah. I mean, you're also flat out, what are you currently, you're manifesting all the things like this. It's all here. It's really great. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, ultimate confirmation. When someone says the words, you're manifesting all the things, and then the 10 of materials, the 10 of pentacles come out, which is the manifesting all the things card. You guys, that's all, you're just manifesting. I mean, I should just probably stop the reading here. I'm not gonna, because the oracle cards are actually like, no, we want to talk. Okay, guys. But holy ish, what? Wow, my goodness, pile twos. Amazing. Gosh, this is why I shuffle on camera. I keep saying this. If you're new to my channel, I have to shuffle on camera because the cards are so good. You guys that are attracted to my channel are freaking amazeballs. And the cards are so good. And I have to shuffle on camera and I have to prove it. It's not me. I didn't make it up. I didn't pick them out because I only want to give good readings. Your guides do come to me with a vibrational frequency of your highest good, of your highest possible outcome. They do want to give you advice so that you can make the choices, so that you can be good to yourselves in the ways that are going to help you to manifest your highest good based on what timelines are available to you right now. That is true about my channel. So the readings do tend to be like pretty great, but also like I will tell, I'm just reading the cards. I will tell it like it is. Actually, I'm not reading them. They're channeling through me. Okay, fair. I know, like always, like I'm like, can I have a little bit of credit? They're like, you can have a little bit of credit, Kylan. But mostly it's just your guides, your ancestors, your angels, and your higher selves. And they just love you so much, and they really want you guys to be, yes, in the core of your manifestations, plural, and working on and living in the now moment of the periphery and what there is to do on a daily basis, and checking in, not with rigidity, but with commitment, so that you are tending to what there is to do. I love it. What there is to do right now. Yeah. And it really is, you guys are just going to say this again. It's like walking into your garden and, you know, maybe your tomato plant was flourishing. This is a metaphor. And it's a metaphor for, you know, that job that you were doing at that place that you loved. And then you come back and then somehow it's gotten bugs and it's wilted. And it's just like, oh, wow, that really needs tending. And maybe that looks like, you know what, this place isn't nourishing me the way it once was, and that's when you contact a recruiter, look for some other jobs while you have one. That kind of thing, my loves. It's like really looking every day at like what's going on with my life, or if you start having stomach issues, or if you start having, but you lose your health, you guys, you lose it all. Like that's foundational. So yeah, take good care of yourselves, my beautiful loves. Conviction. This really is. This is the commitment. This is the commitment to this big vision. I was going to say big victory. This is a big victory reading, pile twos. Again, what are you currently manifesting? All of it. You're manifesting all of it inside of also manifesting this commitment, this conviction to, oh, I love this. This channeled the other day for my priestesses. I'm going to say this for you, my pile twos. When people are like, how are you going to do that? Because you have this big vision. You want all of it. You want all the things. The 10 of Pentacles is like, it's promised. It's coming. How are you going to do that? You're going to do it one day at a time, one step at a time, one inspired action at a time, inside of the commitment that creates inevitability, born of love. You could also say that it's inside of the inevitability, born of commitment, born of love. So when you have conviction, when you have commitment, there's inevitability to what you're working on. Because commitment lets go of timelines and just focuses on what there is to focus on now in the present moment, and knows that if you keep focusing on what there is to focus on now in the present moment, and you continue to do that well, right, you will become masterful at that. Does that mean you will become perfect at that? No, we don't become perfect at anything. We are an ever unfolding fractal blossoming. However, your conviction is extremely, extremely powerful, and it links up with inevitability. So like, I'm like, so receive that, pile twos. Yeah, this is the Etamin star and the energy of the red jasper stone. Beautiful. A lot of grounding in there. Initiation, Argonite, fire element. Yeah, I'm hearing that this is like, you guys, this is like kind of like you're getting like the secret sauce here. Like, how do you have it all? You don't try to have it all right now. You understand that it's a buffet, and you take and do what there is to do each day, one day at a time, as you build. Okay, beautiful. Introspection, fluorite, asterion. I don't even know what that is. Is that a star? That's amazing. That's cool. Oh, only these three. Okay, understood. Yes, your angel answers want to talk to you guys as well. First, however, the introspection here that is, that your guides are calling you to is that, again, it's this attention to the present moment and to what's called for. So it really is about being able to, they're saying not shelve your greater vision. They're saying they want you to hold your greater vision, but they want you to be, to be looking to be looking again and again and again, and so that you can adapt, so that you can dance, so that you can co-create and you can work with the universe that's bringing you all of it. It wants to bring you all of it, but it requires that you get quiet, that you check in with the energies, you check in, that you read the room, that you read. And for some people, it's like you read the room of like between yourself and your higher self, what's inspiring you, so that you can take the inspired actions. Do you need to make space in your life so that more inspired actions arise? Do you need flat out more self-care? Do you need some time off? So like really, really checking in on a regular basis with what the garden needs so that it can grow. You guys are gonna have the most beautiful garden. I mean, this is your garden as a metaphor. Maybe some of you are actually just like, you're like, I am actually literally manifesting a garden. How funny would that be? That wouldn't surprise me at all. So the angel answers want to finish this up for you, my pile twos. This is the time when I say here at kylinlight, sink this in. Wowie. Put this in your bodies. What are you currently manifesting? Everything. Seriously, you guys, this is so good. Now, there are things for you to do and things for you not to do. That's how it works. So you want to put this message in your body so your body can remember a lot of the minutia of this message for you. If you type in pile 2, I receive it. The message goes through your fingertips, up to your nervous system, into your neural pathways. It's called kinesthetic learning. And kinesthetic learning is so cool. I like wish I made that up, but I didn't. It's like, it's a thing. It's a science thing. So my loves, you can sink this into your bodies. You can also just listen to this again while you're like taking a walk or eating a meal, but put this in. This is beautiful. And this is a lot here. But I'm hearing also like, this is like life lessons. Like when you get this down, this level of mastery is manifestation mastery. And this is part of like, you guys really, you are in this moment of getting this down now. That's that initiation energy. Wow, I love it. Success. Like, okay, that came out a little bit like sexy. Success. Sex success. Okay. Okay, maybe that. But yeah, no, success in general. You guys, hi. Hi, my pile twos. Really sink this in. Pile 2, I receive it. Oh my gosh, just tend those gardens. I love it. Get more information. Yeah, that is that introspection energy again. This really is about a willingness to keep showing up and keep looking at, you know, how is it working that I'm doing this one thing? Am I seeing results from that? And if you're not, maybe you want to try something else. You want to just keep checking in with your now moment and dancing with what is, co-creating so beautifully. We're also feeling like be willing to adapt your plans, because what you want, what you're manifesting, you know, in terms of this whole shebang and all the things might change. Like be open, but be present, keep checking in, keep getting more information with and from the universe, with and from your higher self, with and from your source energy, with and from your own internal guidance, and with and from, I'm hearing like helpful people who you know are tapped in, okay? I'm not talking about taking advice from people who don't have what you want. This is about taking advice from people who are living dream lives and like, how do they do it? And taking from what works for them, that resonates for you, and trying it out for yourselves. This really is, I'm hearing it's just like, all this experimentation really is it's just going to yield beautiful results. Pile 2s, you are manifesting not only the present moment means and attention to create, to manifest everything over here in this 10 of Pentacles, like all the things. I love it. I so hope you sunk this in, typed in pile 2, I receive it. And as always, if you're feeling me, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I do free reading giveaways, but those are for subscribers only, and you can find out about that in the description box. And I mentioned my priestesses because my priestesses are amazing. I super love doing my priestessing stuff. I'm not going to stop talking about it until I'm not lit up by it anymore. So like, that's what it is. If you want to know more about that, I have some free offerings there, and obviously I have some opportunities to work with me as well. It's all in the description box. It's all here. It's all here for you. You guys have got this. Heed this guidance, my beautiful pile 2s, and know you are so very loved. Hello, my beautiful pile 3s. So you guys chose my holographic tarot, and while I was doing my other recordings and things, the sun set. So I realized that on camera in this lighting, it's probably hard to see these. So I'm moving over to, I'm going to read from the Dios de los Tres. But this is your Ace of Pentacles card that you guys chose. You guys also chose my merkeba star. I know, it's so beautiful. right? I'm like, I know it's so beautiful, but it is super, super powerful. Yeah, the merkeba is like, yeah, it's all the things. Okay, I'm not even going to go into that there. Okay, because your guides are already like talking about. I'm hearing like some expressions with regard to what you guys are manifesting currently. That like there's something about like the basics, like that you're, that you guys are like getting, you're getting your. I'm hearing your basic needs are going to be met. That there's like something about your, so you can stop worrying about just like your survival. Wow, okay. But then I'm hearing that some of you guys are like really, really far away from like your survival's assured, like it's not an issue, and yet there's something in like your hardwiring, and this is a part of the hardwiring of the collective, that has you guys sort of worried about stuff that you don't need to be worried about. And your guides are saying that you're currently manifesting. I'm hearing like a foundation, and for a lot of you, I'm hearing a financial foundation for really addressing those concerns. Wow, I love that. That's really, really beautiful. Okay, these need more of a shuffle. All right, that's good too. I hope that you guys can see as well how in this, the Ace of Pentacles in the traditional tarot, gosh, I really hope this is coming through on camera. There's this hand, and it has like a sort of dual meaning where it's both your hand, like receiving the gifts of the universe, and it is also the universe giving the gifts of the universe. So I'm hearing that there's this real energy of you guys stepping into really like a very, very co-creative moment with the universe, that it's like, that it's about, it's just about you guys really getting willing to receive and knowing that everything is always working out for you. I'm hearing for some of you guys to make that your mantra with regard to what you're manifesting, that everything is always working out for you. That doesn't mean it's going to work out in exactly the way, at exactly the time, exactly the place, exactly with whom you think it is. But the universe is like definitely got you on this one, my love. So in terms of manifesting, like having your basic needs met, I'm just hearing like it's assured, like you are currently manifesting this, that like it's just not something you guys have to worry about. Ace of Wands, powerful, beautiful. This is a card of inspiration. It's a card of passion, and it's like a renewal energy of that, okay? It's like coming in, and it's coming in hot for you, my loves. So I'm hearing that it's really like your guides really want you to get not only this idea conceptually that like your needs are, you will always be taken care of, but that it's that if you stay in alignment with what inspires you, with what lights you up, this Ace of Wands energy, like that is actually I'm hearing like the catalyst that starts to bring in something that's really got your foundation, that your most basic needs, what you're manifesting is your most basic needs are just completely going to be met. I don't know if some of you guys are actually manifesting like a co-creative, that you've gotten inspired to do something that's going to be like the sort of bread and butter of your business, or it's going to be like, it's just like maybe even it's a side gig that just sort of takes care of all your basic expenses, so you can focus on like building and creating the other things you really want to do in the world, like the things that then will put the icing on the cake. But I'm hearing that you guys are getting, that you're getting an inspiration, and that what it's going to light you up, and that it's really like what you are manifesting is something that's going to just take care of your basic needs. Okay, I love that. That's very straightforward. The Four of Swords, beautiful. This is a card often, it's called a card sometimes of truce. This can be a moment of like pause. I'm hearing that you're going to get, like, you're just going to get some rest again from, just bumping into things. That you guys are going to get some rest. You're going to get a moment of respite from this sort of like concern of that, like you're going to, like your survival, like that your basic needs, and your guides are saying like, we're just gonna relieve you of that for the moment, but that if you really do tap into, again, this Ace of Wands inspiration energy and continue to move forward in inspired action, like really letting the universe sort of guide you and the hand of the universe guide you, that this most basic seed pentacle of the Ace of Pentacles, because everything can grow out of this seed. Like this is the acorn, and there's an entire tree in that. And then in that tree are like countless other acorns. It's like the universe is saying like that you can unlock that cycle where like really they're acorns for life. File threes. I love it. Five of Cups. Yep. You guys have got to get and transform. Oh, I love that. There's like an RIP over here on this Four of Swords as well, which is really like laying to rest, okay? The sort of like that it's meant to be a strain, that it's meant to be a struggle, that like life is hard. And one of the things that has been feeding that narrative has been all the evidence you guys have been finding about how life is a strain, life is dangerous, life is a struggle, and life is meant to be hard. And there is plenty of evidence to that if you go around looking for that and you really want to justify that narrative. But your guides are saying that the Five of Cups is really about focusing on 3 cups that have spilled and missing the 2 that are upright. And you can see up here in the top here, these 2 that are upright, like there's the energy of transformation, there's like a rainbow, like it's all good. And the universe has got you. They're saying really stop focusing on like what doesn't work out. Really stop focusing on, you know, the stories of like, you know, the sob stories of the past. Really stop trying to justify and tell again and again. Here's all the evidence for why the world is a harsh place, why we need to be nervous all the time, why we need to be worried about our survival. The universe is saying, it's just unequivocally, pile of threes, it has got you. If you continue to stay inspired to action, if you really follow your inspirations, if you really do this thing, you are going to get a rest from the idea that like your survival's at stake, because it's just not. Like really you're going to be okay, and you do have the freedom to follow paths of inspiration and take inspired action. Again, I'm hearing something about you guys coming up with something that's just like bread and butter. But you have to stop focusing on the negative and instead look at what is working and focus more on that so that that grows. Wow, I love that. 6 of Pentacles, yeah, grows in, like, can we talk about, like, this is like the money in this card? The 6 of Pentacles is a card of generosity. It's a card of receiving and giving generously, which is very much, again, this energy of this sort of Ace of Pentacles. Like, am I receiving the Ace of Pentacles from the universe? Is the universe handing it to me? It's both, my loves. And this is the same. The 6 of Pentacles really speaks to one of my favorite things. Ooh, this came up in one of the other piles today, too. I love how we are all on such a collective journey. One of my favorite things I'm working on with one of my priestesses right now, all my priestesses actually, but I came up with this when one of them, we were on a call and like we were like, we love this, is we've created a new verb. It's called fountaining, right? It's like a what is that, like a gerund or something when you make a verb out of a noun. Anyway, fountaining means tapping into, when you fill your cup and you co-create with the universe and you allow the universe to fill your cup and you really allow yourself to be lit up, right? You're filling your cup is like the cups are heart fulfillment. They're like really about like what you really want. And when you allow that your cup to get full to the point where then not just like you get half full and then you like dump it out and give it to a bunch of people. It's literally like you let it get full to the point of overflowing. You fill your cup until it's overflowing. And then you become a fountain and you start fountaining. And that is really about you are both receiving and giving at that same time, because you step into, in your joy, in your fulfillment, you step into a natural cycle, a natural flow of abundance where you can't help but be generous because you're a happy person and you're freaking delightful. This is the kind of 6 of Pentacles energy that really is both about giving and receiving. This really is about being in the flow of abundance. I hear that you guys are manifesting this currently. You really are manifesting an ability to step into this, and it revolves around both receiving and recognizing that your basic needs can totally be met. They can be met with ease. The narrative that it's meant to be a struggle, the narrative that like we're like our lives are at stake all the time. Like it's just, that's really a bunch of fear mongering that the media seems to like to do because it gets people to continue to pay attention to it, frankly. Oh, really? Oh, I love this. Okay. The Divine Feather Messenger wants to talk to you, my pile threes. So they're saying that you can pay more attention to a universe that loves you. You can pay more attention to your inspirations and take inspired actions. You can pay more attention to what's working. You can pay more attention to all the opportunities you have out there to receive. And you can pay attention to, you can pay attention to how good it feels to give when you're giving from a state of overflow rather than from a state of scarcity. I love that. Now, these Divine Feather Messenger cards are, there's like angel guidance comes through with these. So just the thing. So that's a thing to know. If you're new to my channel, now you know. That's how I'm reading these. And I also believe that the angels speak through birds. Frankly, frankly. But I do. That's my experience. They do. They talk to me. And Yeah, you might actually be getting some inspiration and some messages from them as well. I am hearing too that you can allow them to assure you and allow the universe to assure you. And again, it can become a mantra that everything is always working out for you. That is really like a big everything is always working out with you too, because the Ace of Wands inspiration is inspired action, and the Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving. So this is you guys really stepping into the flow of abundance. This is really you guys doing the thing, and especially about having that Five of Cups mind shift, right? Where you like give it a rest, you know, like really stop staring at what's not working and start focusing on what is working, so that you can just get more of that. So you can it's like, oh, I planted 5 seeds and look at these 3, nothing's happened. Meanwhile, there are 2 sprouts over there. It's like, water them, you know, because they will grow into trees, and then those trees will have lots and lots more seeds, my loves. Yeah, this is the theme. Okay, wow. Oh, the angels are like, the angels, and now they're being like, what? They're being coy? What's going on? Yeah. My pile of 3s, they're just here to say that they really love you. They've really got you. And this sort of like the idea that your survival's at stake in this day and age just isn't the case. If you're watching YouTube, they really want you to know that, like, yeah, your vibration has been attracted to this channel, and this channel is all about your highest good. So you're really moving on to, wow, there's an extra one. Okay, I love that. See, this is how much abundance there is for you. You guys are really moving on into a phase of life where it's just not about survival anymore. It's about thriving. And they want you to just get that and get that hard. And that is ultimately what you are manifesting. Wow, at this time. That's beautiful. Okay. The Heron, let go of convention and follow your own unique path. Gorgeous. This really, again, is to get that inspiration that there's work that you're inspired to do, and that it will take care of you. And they're also saying that there's this way in which of when you're doing things that light you up, and when you're letting yourself do things that light you up, that also takes care of your soul. And so that this is just really, really beautiful. You're role modeling. When you're following a unique path, you become an inspiration, and you're role modeling. So just know that, pile of 3s. You guys are my role models here. Goose, your dreams and desires are calling you to action. The journey begins today. Well, hello, it's what we're saying. Your dreams and desires, this Ace of Wands inspiration is calling you. You really are going to be able to start fountaining. It's not just going to be about surviving for you guys anymore. You're going to get your basic needs met, and it's going to get like way more generous than that. We're talking flow of abundance. Grouse, embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. I love that. That is always good advice in any case, no matter what. And one of the things about movement is your guys really want to say that they want you to move away from the vibrational frequency of the Five of Cups, the vibrational frequency of disappointment. You've experienced disappointments. Everyone experiences disappointment. If you don't put yourself out there, you will still experience disappointment. Your guides are saying to get out there again and again and again until you find what works for you, knowing, trusting that they've got your back. They really want you to continue to move on and to dance with them in this co-creation of your life. And they're also saying, for some of you, this really is a flat out, very literal translation. Like, you will work things out, and one of the things you can work out of your body is low vibrational emotions. The energy in motion of emotion can actually be worked out. It's called working out through physical movement. So for some of you guys, they're saying, like, go ahead and do that so that you can stay on a high vibrational receptive frequency, so you can get the beautiful ideas and take the actions and inspired in divine timing, and really help the universe co-create what it's always got for you, which is like basically your best in hand. New rhythms are coming into your life now. Flicker, you are encouraged to trust and adapt. Yeah, this is, again, part of that movement, adapting, like really shifting these old ways of talking about things, these old ways of thinking about things, and giving it a rest and letting you move into a time where you can go ahead and feel taken care of and be taken care of and be taken care of by yourselves, because the work that there is for you to do that's going to light you up isn't going to feel so much like work. You're going to be lit up. You want to do it. Crane, you will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. There's a straightforward angel message, my loves. Keep your eyes peeled for that, my darlings. And the Oriole, a new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as a positive change. 2 parts to that, exactly what we're saying. New creative venture on the horizon. Again, this is the Ace of Wands energy is so big. And I mean, really seriously though, like, look at how big that is. So no wonder it's like dominating this reading, but like, what are you manifesting? This new creative venture. Like, and it really is going to set such a solid foundation for you guys. And I'm hearing from most of you guys, this is a financial foundation. And again, the second part of that is see it as a positive change. They're saying that like almost all of this revolves at a certain point around you guys shifting your mentality from those 3 cups have spilled and it's such a disappointment to I have these 2 cups over here and they have loads of promise and I'm totally going over there and working on them. Like absolutely beautiful. Love it. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Angels answers, of course. Love to finish up with my angel answers over here. So my darlings, yeah, and I want to sing things. Like you're new, you're like, why is she singing? I don't know. I get really lit up. Your guides are really high vibe. Your higher self energy, your source self energy, your angels, your ancestors, like they come to me with their like, this is your best possible path right now. Here are the things to do to get on it. And I'm just like so jazzed by the energy of your, say your people. Like they're like energies, but the energy of your energies. Beautiful, beautiful pile 3s. So I always say here on kylinlight at this time, sync this into your bodies. Type in pile 3, I receive it. Puts that message through your fingertips, up through your nervous system, into your neural pathways. You don't have to try to remember the minutia of this reading. Your body will actually remember it for you. So it's called kinesthetic learning. It's real, and you just put it in your cells. You can also, take a cue from the movement card. You can listen to this again and like take a walk or eat a meal or something, but like it puts the message into your body, really, which I highly recommend. Again, that's it. Like enough with that. Oh, these are almost ready. Almost ready. My beautiful pile 3s. Just type in pile 3, I receive it, if you're feeling that. Okay, we are ready to go. 3, wow, okay. The situation will improve. Yep, you guys, seriously, they've got you. Like the inspiration is coming and new creative ventures on the horizon. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. New rhythms are coming into your life now. You're encouraged to trust and adapt. I mean, this is all here. The situation will improve. Embrace the power. Your dreams and desires are calling you. Let go of convention. Follow your unique path. So it's like the situation will improve, and also you will improve the situation. Like you guys, this is a co-creative moment, and it's really, really beautiful. And that's going to make it easier. You do not have to do this all yourselves. You don't have to try to do this on your own anymore. This is part of this being like a respite from what's been like this like strain inside of the narrative that like life is hard and this struggle. Like this, it's so much easier. It gets to be so much easier for you guys. You're ready. Yes, you really are manifesting this currently. This is amazing. This makes me so happy for you. Improving health. I love that. This might actually be a little bit of a nod to the dance and movement, like at embracing the power of that. It really is that you guys may have had a lot of stuck energy and a lot of stuckness inside of like narratives that like life is meant to be hard. Who said that work is supposed to be fun? Like, and also the idea that you couldn't like have a great idea and it would be like $1 million idea. This card is saying that you guys really might. Like this is how potentially big this is and this moment is for you. And that I'm hearing like this is also improving your mental health. This really is improving your yes. Yeah, it's taking you guys out of a sort of fight or flight survival mode, and you guys moving into a mode that's full of possibility, a mode that has more optimism and positivity. And by the way, we live in a culture that actually collapses pessimism into realism, as though somehow being pessimistic because you don't want to be disappointed again, or everything's a disappointment or what have you, like look at all the proof from the past, right? Pessimism is not realism. Pessimism is pessimism. Realism is realism. And also, we live in a culture that tells you that positivity and optimism are idealism. They're not. They're positivity. They're optimism. Do you know if you're positive about something, you increase the chances of having a positive outcome? Like, that's how it works, my loves. So go ahead and think positively. Look for the positive. Water the seeds that are sprouting and forget about the ones that didn't take. My loves, the universe has got you and you've got this. You really are manifesting a total turnaround of some situation, and you're co-creating that turnaround through inspiration and taking action from that inspiration. You are improving your health physically and mentally, psychologically, emotionally, spiritually. I'm hearing all of it, and you are ready. You are going to improve the situation, and the situation will improve. You're just going to say, this is it. You are manifesting financial and, for some of you, I'm hearing emotional foundations that are really going to carry you and for a much more inspired life with so much more positivity and so much more possibility. I love this. You guys really are moving in from this just like, do I have flour for the cake, into like, what kind of icing do we want sort of life. I live in icing on the cake life, and I can say, come over here. Come over here. Yes, it requires positivity. Yes, it requires inspired action. Yes, it requires really connecting and trusting in with the universe that's got you, that flow of abundance, that giving and receiving, that fountaining. And that is so much easier. Those requirements are so much less than like life is hard narrative, and it's a struggle. Really, when you clear that inside of that space, great ideas, possibilities, serendipity, all of that is going to flood in. You know, partnership, creative ventures. Hello, pile threes. Beautiful reading. I so hope you sunk this in. I hope you typed in pile 3. I receive it. Put this in your bodies. And as always, if you're feeling me, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I do free reading giveaways, but those are for subscribers only. You can find out about that in the description box. And as I think I mentioned briefly, with fountaining, I do priestess courses. I work with priestesses one-on-one. It's really about finding your magic. Hello. So you can manifest the lives of your dreams. It's for real. I believe in practical magic. I believe that magic can be put to really, really good use in this world. And that like all kinds of things that we didn't think are magic, we didn't know are magic, are totally magical. So my beautiful, beautiful pile threes, there are some free offerings there as well. You can check out all of that in the description box. You've so got this. This has so got you. This is really an amazing manifestation. I'm really happy to hear this, because once you've got those foundations in place, there's nothing that you can't build. I love it. I so hope you receive this, and I so hope you know, most of all, you are so very loved.